In this video, we will start slow and we will begin to move with more mobility, ultimately connecting deeper to our core, which is where our inner strength is mostly held, and moving from there. So you can start easy with your head down in a crow position, legs in diamond shape and the heels gently pressed in together. When you're ready, begin to arch the spine, keeping your spine straight or slightly arched, looking diagonally up, and gently come back to a curl down position with your forehead almost touching your heels. Take it easy, let yourself ease into this movement and just let your spine relax first. Let the body begin to let go and feel yourself getting deeper into opening. Opening your hips, releasing the spines and other tightness you have in your body. Slowly transitioning to small curl and small arch. Again, gently push both heels in together. Keep your inner thighs active as you bring your spine into a small curl and small arch. Small curl looking down at your belly button. Small arch, just bring your chest to open and look diagonally up. Gently transition to the next movement. Bring your elbows down, almost touching the floor but not, and slowly push yourself up. We are extending the shoulders back, lengthening the upper arm and also engaging our triceps here. So this movement requires us to just bend from the elbows as we go down to the back and slowly just straighten the elbow as we bring ourselves up. Essentially a very simple movement, but it requires a lot of control and coordinated movements of the muscles moving together. Scoop your belly in as you do that. Moving very intentionally, very slowly, just to make sure that both sides of the shoulders are rolled back equally. Both sides of the triceps are equally engaged. And your abdominal muscles, your core connection in front is supporting you. Bring your elbows totally down to the floor. Scoop the belly in as if your lower back is touching the floor or with the intention of it. Bend one knee. Hinge from the hip joints. Flex your foot and just hinge your leg up and down. We do this by hinging from the hip joints, not moving the lower leg from the knee joint. So make sure that the entire shape of your leg that is hinging up and down stays the same. By hinging from the hip joint, we are creating space in the hip joint. The leg doesn't move in close to you. We keep space and keep the entire hip flexors free. This is all mostly core connection and pelvic stability that allows the hip joints to move freely. Straighten the leg and continue hinging. This is a more intermediate option, but if you prefer, you can do it with your knees bent like just now. Keeping your upper body still, pelvis not moving. Flexing your foot so that we engage the hamstrings here to help us with the movement. And of course, the pace of this is very intentional, which is slow, deliberate, so that we are aware of the movement. Being aware lets us connect deeply. The core here is engaged. In fact, it is working hard, but in a quiet way. Have your legs together and then open up in external rotation. In the external rotated position, we do the same, hinging from the hip joint, keeping your leg turned out, and hinge it up and down, keeping your foot flexed. Inner thigh, hamstring, core, they are collaborating, working very hard to keep us still, give us the inner strength so that the hip joint is able to release and have the leg to hinge freely in it. As you can see, we progressed from doing simple movements to gradually adding a little bit more complexity in each movement. Another thing to be mindful of is as you hinge this leg up and down, try to keep your gaze still, not move your head or neck along. Sometimes by moving the head neck along, we use it as a momentum to push ourselves to lift the leg. That's not what we want. Now gently come up, curl forward, keep your legs as straight as possible, lengthen out your lower back here. And press your hands down behind you. Just gently side bend your head, releasing any tension you might have in the neck from the position just now. Now when you're ready, get into position again. Have both legs now moving together, flexing straight to the front, and bending the knee, pointing in. Flexing the foot, straighten the leg out to the front, and bend the knee, point and bring it in. Connecting more and more now to your deep core. The better we connect to the core, the more we're able to do these coordinated movements with ease. Again, ease up the head, neck, shoulders here. Just gently swaying your head from side to side while rolling the shoulders back. Scooping the belly in. And when you're ready, let's move on to the next one. Bring one leg up, pointing it, keeping the knees together, and gently feel like you're dropping both legs to the side but not. As both legs drop to one side, you can turn your head and look to the opposite side. Keep your legs together, engaging the inner thighs. And this movement also lengthens out and gives more space to the lower back. So it's also a very nice feeling. Come up in transition, curl forward, and keep your legs as straight as possible. Scoop the belly in. In the next movement, bring both legs up, cross both legs, and start to sway them from one side to another, looking to the opposite side from the legs. Allow one side of the pelvis to peel off as you try to drop the legs to the other side. And although your legs are moving from one side to another, one half of your pelvis is coming out, but the entire pelvic girdle remains stable. Coming all the way down. Pull your legs towards you, lengthening out the hamstrings first. Gently bring one leg down, pulling the upper leg more towards you, your forehead reaching towards the shin. Keep the belly scooped in and try to keep your pelvis stable without rotating it in any way as you change the legs. Hug your knees in here. Slowly come back up and do the transition, curling forward. Pointing the toes this time, really lengthening out the front of your legs here. And that is all I have for today. Thank you for moving with me. I hope you enjoyed the choreography of movements today. Starting slow, but it gets more challenging later with more deep core connection as well as coordinated movements. Keep moving, keep getting better. Our body loves it when we move. We are born to move. And if you enjoy my videos, enjoy moving with me. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Your participation, your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. I'll see you again very soon in the next video. Take care and have a lovely day.